Hello, peace seekers. This is Saniqua White dropping in to give you a piece of my mind that will hopefully give you some peace of mind. Now, we've been counting down 13 reasons why your mind could be playing tricks on you. Today, we're on number 4. So if you've missed 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13, go back and find those videos so you'll be caught up with us. Today, we're talking about number 4. Possible reason why your mind could be playing tricks on you is because your wellness trinity is out of whack. Now, what is a wellness trinity? For me, what I call the wellness trinity is your mind, body, and spirit. That is the trifecta that you need to be in balance with, in harmony with, in alignment with, so that your life runs as smoothly as possible. Now, life is going to always come after us. We live in a crazy world and it just is what it is. So that's going to happen. But if you are in harmony and in balance with your wellness trinity, your mind, body, and spirit, you will handle life so much better. So when I talk about balance or harmony or alignment in the body, what I'm talking about is the optimal amount of rest for yourself, the optimal nutrition for yourself, and the optimal amount of physical activity. If you are not resting well, if you're not moving your body well, and if you're not feeding your body well, you're going to be sick. That's just all there is to it. And if you're sick in your body, you're not going to do well. You're not going to function well. And now one part of your wellness trinity is out of whack. So if your body is down, your mind and your spirit have to work a little harder because one part of the trinity is down. Now, if you don't fix the body and you're wearing on the other two, one or the other is going to go down next. So when I talk about wellness and wholeness and harmony in the mind, what I'm talking about is that you are operating at your best mentally and emotionally, and this is where your coping strategies come in. Like I said, life is not going to stop coming for you. It's just the world that we live in. But if you are coping well, if you are living well, if you are being proactive about your mind and your mental health, you need to be proactive about all of them, but specifically talking about being proactive with your mind and not letting things hit you before you decide to do something about it. Of course, we don't plan to have something bad or catastrophic happen to us. So since we don't plan for that, you have to plan for what if. And I don't want to put you in a state of anxiety. That is definitely not my point. But you cannot live your life hoping that something doesn't happen. You have to live your life knowing that something could. So what do you do in your best day to prepare for that day? And do that the day before. That is being proactive. If you know that you're tired and you've got 8 meetings scheduled for tomorrow, then schedule for that evening just to have a fantastic dinner and go to bed. Don't try to go to the movies and talk to all your friends and, do all of this other stuff because you already know the day before you have 8 meetings on your schedule for the next day. So why are you going to plan a social event after that? You need to eat some good food and get some good rest. That's what I mean by coping strategies. You don't wait until after all the 8 meetings when you're brain dead and then try to figure out what to do to re-energize yourself. You look at your schedule ahead of time and plan how you're going to recharge, how you're going to cope, how you're going to recuperate from that day that you already know is going to be tiring for you. Okay? So be prepared, be proactive with your mental state. See it coming. Some things you won't be able to see coming, but the things that you can, don't miss it. Okay? So we've talked about wellness in the body, wellness in the mind. What about your spirit? Now I know for some of you, you're not going to want to hear this. I'm a believer and a follower of Christ. That means I'm a Christian. How you feel about Christians doesn't really matter at this point. But if you do have a spiritual being, you are a spiritual being. Whatever you believe in, you still have a spiritual being, and you have to be healthy and whole in that spiritual being. So whatever your core belief is, whatever your foundational belief in, that is where you have to be strong. And you can also not wait until life is hitting you upside the head before you go to pray or meditate or whatever it is that you do that your core belief is grounded in. That also has to be proactive. So if your mind is playing tricks on you, it could be because your wellness trinity is out of whack. Something is going wrong in your mind, your body, your spirit. So understand that you need to take a look at those things and be proactive about those things. And I'm likely going to come back in a different video and talk a little bit more in depth about what you can do in those situations. And so look forward to that video. If you like this content, remember to subscribe. Give this video a thumbs up. If you'd like to comment, I'd love to hear from you. Until then, be proactive about your mental health. Be well, and God bless.